Among the great marks of the season were these. Melbourne's Gary Hardiman.
Very close. Beckham kicks again. Didrich. Oh! He did a very good season too, Bob.
Yes, well, there's his kick. It's a lovely kick. And the mark.
Robert Flower.
Seddon over the shoulder. Plays on. Jackson. Flower from the side. Oh, great mark, Robbie Flower.
Tap, I think he's won everyone. Danaher. Up high. Here's Van der Haar. Oh, dear me. Good mark. Good mark on that occasion by Codley, as Peter McKenna told you. Very courageous mark.
The ball goes back there. It's a shocking kick. Oh, that's a beautiful mark to Stephen Eckham.
And long. Up high, a beautiful mark. Looks like Tussle. What a
lot of tall, long-headed players, Hughes and Moore and Cordner. Fidge. There's Corder coming for the back. Oh! Couldn't hold a sausage last week, but today he's got his confidence up early.
Sure on the right foot, a high ball. Up the... Oh, have a look at that for a mark. Oh, Grinter.
Free kick. He didn't have possession of the ball. He's between centre wing and left half forward flank.
Long kick into the pocket by Rance. Oh, the high flyer. Spectacular attempt by Melbourne's Tony Campbell, and he's been paid. Leak took possession, handballed it wide. Yates takes one bounce, steadies, looks further afield with his 21st kick to half forward, and a sensational mark taken by the Irishman, Sean White.
Way to go yet. 50 years ago. Love it. Good torpedo kick. Oh, Flower! Mark of the day, could be mark of the year.
To the left foot, a quick kick out of defence. It's 2 on 1, and what a mark!
Where his man Ricky Jackson standing with his hands on his hips.
Well, that says a lot, I think, for what a good mark that Grinter, but that says a lot for them.
To centre wing. Oh! Rich! Well, it'll be a relief to their spectators. McCarthy. Oh, Grinter!
They've got Kennedy. And the sensational mark by Lovett.
Port with a left foot. A lunging Chris Mew can't take it. Jackson breaks free, a chip over the top, a clever kick, and a gutsy mark taken by the captain. That is finals courage.
Oh, you have to see that on replay to try and explain it. Now watch this. Oh, at Langford bearing down his run with a fly to the ball.
Darren Cuthbertson is marking strongly. Goes for Bennett at the back. What a mark.
What a grab, Sandy. Oh! That's fantastic. But Darren Bennett, perfect conditions for the full forward. Let's have a look at that mark. Jumping just that little bit early again. Got the right on Michael Martin.
Bennett unloads with a long bomb. Huge kick. Down towards the square. Cuthbertson, a magnificent grab. Out in front of goals. Schwartz! What a mark!
That's what Melbourne are looking for, aren't they, Ross? A big key forward to take the specky.
He's been backwards and forwards. He's been in the ruck. He's been centre-half forward. He started at centre-half forward. Ruck, then centre-half back. Now he's back on the forward line. What a terrific grab.
Oh, that is a career.
Lee. A few options, took his time. Oh, Sean White, a mighty mark. Wonderful mark. From a key player in defence, David Neitz. He kicks it high towards half forward. What a magnificent leap by Schwartz. Mark number 4.
Who kicks well inside the 50. Big leap by Smith. Oh, what a grab.
Hard to stop those ones.
That would hurt.
standing start, bombs it in. Oh, Smith! What a mark! Mark of the day!
He's hurt himself too.
Gee, what a leap!
He's a great young player, Nicks. You feel the bigger the occasion, the better the result. 55 metres out, good kick. Oh, what a mark!
Mark of the year. Mark of the year in the last round. Now go on, KB. What do you reckon?
I reckon it was
that is his biggest leap since Modra 2 years ago.
And you called it that night, Robert's mark of the year.
He's been trying for the whole year, Bruce, and he's got it in the last round. Have a look at that.
Well, he virtually stood...
Opposite Shepherd, well done. Edwards towards the wing. Oh, one of the plugs of the season. That was terrific by Tengo. Controlled it superbly, and what great courage in the lead.
Go long on the left foot. Does do that towards Neitz. Doesn't quite favour him. Oh!
Thank you very much.
It doesn't quite favour him. Who said that?
And again, it was a pretty fair kick, a good 55-metre kick. And this has been the power of Melbourne today, the ability to kick the ball a long way. Here's Stodge, wide, what a sensational mark! Now that could be the mark of the year. That was an unbelievable jump.
No hands on the shoulders either. You're guilty.
Jared, take us through this, because this is spectacular.
Well, he's a spring heel, Jack. We know that coming from a big way, from a long way back. He had the 10-metre sprint and jump all over Jimmy Steins. Jimmy will be pleased with that. He's featuring in Mark of the Year for the first time. On the left foot, now they penetrate towards the goal line. Up goes Farmer! That is unbelievable. There has to be a trampoline behind that contest. That's the way he got up.
There's just no doubting this young player's potential. Have a look at this jump and run and mark. Oh, that could be Cadbury's mark of the year.
That is just all jump.
It's a second free kick to Melbourne in the early stages of the game. Cow about 85 metres from goal. Goes to full forward. Neitz. Whoa! Unbelievable! What a thrilling!
Yeah, I hope they haven't made the decision for the Cadbury mark of the year yet, because that wins it.
What a way to start this match! Scott lost him in the contest. You've just got to stop. A sensational grab. He didn't finish it off. He missed early shot.
Fought back hard. He's coming up for his 13th possession. He kicks it well outside the defensive 50. Oh! Jumping Jeff White! You ripper!
Melbourne will go forward here.
Kick by Uze in towards full forward. Farmer! You little beauty! Now the crowd were a little dormant, but by gee, they know they're in a footy match now.
Oh, Robbo, that's the thing about Jeff Farmer, when he that was just a ripper. Absolute rip slaughter, that mark.
You could see it coming, couldn't you? I mean, the kick was beautiful to him.
It was a great kick by Uze then.
To take the lovely sit.
He's got Johnson on shore, or he can go longer. He goes longer. Down towards Meeks and Swartz. Farmer!
He has kicked Anthony 9 straight.
Have a look at that. Yes. Well, the way that he has played has been athletic.
See his efficiency there, 100%. He's such a reliable target. Gets close to the man on the mark, and the kick reflects that. He's taken a hanger. Puts the tongue out and smiles and says, "What about that?" Points to the red seats and says, "Did you like that? Did you? Did you?" And what a great hanger for Russell Robertson. He's kicked 3-3, and he has single-handedly sparked the Demons.
What's the side has given them something to cheer about and yell about, and Russell Robertson has taken everybody's breath away, including his own, with that mighty leap. Geez, it's been a good...
Tyron left a bit of a gap down there, so I'm pretty sure they're looking for someone to fill that full back, maybe.
Russell Robertson, trademark grab.
a chance for Hawthorn now. They need to double up. They need another goal. Thompson. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, Jeff White.
Off the hands of the pack, Melbourne bring it back in. Bouze this time gets a bit of distance on the kick. He missed from 30. Oh, look at that, Robertson! Plays on, kicks the goal! Russell Robertson, the aerialist, has done it again!
That could be mark of the year right there.
Well, talk about coming on cue. Russell Robertson. Unbelievable. Now, Brian doesn't like it, the mark of the year call.
Well, let's have a look at it.
Well, let's have a look at it.
That's as good as you'd ever want to see. Have a look at this. Up he goes, knees in, balance, two hands above the head, in the goal square, the hardest spot in the ground to take those types of marks. It was an absolute beauty.
Well, Eddie, can I put the degree of difficulty on it as well? That is running with the flight. That's not running to the footy.
Bill Ferguson. Where it gets a bit chompy. Ferguson kicks inside the 50. Jamar won't get to the contest. Robertson does, though. What a mark.
At his height, he does have to jump real early. When you say real early, really early.
He's not going to die wondering, Derm.
He just can't time the normal jump because he's not big enough to compete when the other person gets a jump on it. In size, he has to jump like a second before acceptances.
It is a great mark. Early in the piece, it's a beauty.
That was a late decision too, wasn't it? I think it was intended for...
I think Stephen King at the stop plays, you've got to remember Jolly's had his time at him too, so Stephen King's done much of the ruck work, but I think he's held up pretty well against the two Melbourne players.
White's looked dangerous, I reckon, since about halfway. Oh, there's a great grab by Robertson! Up and away! Played at a hectic pace, and what a grab there by Russell Robinson. Always looks more spectacular if you don't land on your feet, though, KB. He's up a long...
Those a super goal. In the middle. Out, James McDonald extracts, long ball for Robertson! What an elevation!
It is a highlight reel, Russell Robinson. That is, and would go, it'll be a long way to beat that. That's Michael Roachish.
You know, I don't think it counts in the Wizard Cup for the overall year.
Yes, it does.
It's a car already. We haven't even started the season.
Have a look. There we go again. That is an absolute gem.
And none of this dropping it on the way down. He held it all the way.
And no one would be more excited than Russell.
It does take bravery.
Handball went behind Jason Johnson. He slipped. Murphy recovers. What about this man? First game for the year for the Bombers. Haynes driving ball up there. Lloyd. What a mark. Taken in the end by James McDonald. Is it all? Rivers it is. Wow. Knocked his head on the way down.
Got a super year, Brian. A young man just making his way. That's some courage.
That's a beauty. Yeah, that's great stuff. Jared Rivers.
James McDonald on the ground. No one's picked him up.
And that's exactly where it goes.
This is what confronts him. Neats. Gives it everything. Oh, Robertson! He set himself. He leapt early. Knees in the back. Took it on his chest. And this is what Russell Robertson does best. Takes hangers when it's counted. Russell Robertson, that could well be the match-winning mark. Early leap.
The light off the side of the boot. Tarrant Ferguson coming to spoil, and Rivers, who's had a stellar second half. That was a good mark.
I think he's hurt his right knee here. No, he's okay.
50 metres.
He landed very awkwardly.
They just cannot find someone to chip it to who can then run and carry. Whiteout pointing ball. Oh, what a ripper! Where did that spring come from? Nowhere. Acknowledging the tackle. Well, there's the mark. It did come from nowhere, didn't it? It did. But they've had to kick the contest because Sydney have covered them so well.
Pavlich in the middle.
Long ball. Here's Pavlich. Oh, Carroll with courage. KO'd by his teammate. A mark is paid.
That was a brilliant mark from Carroll. Absolutely sensational.
One of the best marks you'll ever see, that.
Back free, here's Johnston. Inside the centre square. On is the lead from Robertson! Let's play the mark. And he was on the back of Bassett. I might get that poster.
Yeah. They've relaxed the rule, puts two hands over his shoulders.
That's all right.
And
It's like the Jordan rule. It's the Robbo rule. Had his tongue out No, he didn't.
If it's theatrical enough for Dennis, we're going to let it stand.
Well, it's the Carrara rule, perhaps, for Warwick Kappa. Exactly.
Takes it overhead, but that ball's coming in pretty quick. You've got to remember, as our Robbo said, that's a downhill kick, and as she's travelling pretty flat with some wind behind it, it actually hits the hands pretty hard.
Melbourne looking better at the moment. Godfrey right on the 50. Too far out to score. Robertson is behind them all. Will he fly? Oh. You betcha.
Now, what about the Robertson versus Joel Boughton battle? We've sung the praises of Joel Boughton, but he's been getting cheapish possessions. Robertson's now up to 12 himself, his direct opponent. So, in the end, Terry Wallace has got to make a call on that. All nice and well having one bloke being creative and running the footy out. But I reckon possessions inside forward 50 are worth 6 cheap ones on the way out.
Robbo.
That is the gem. Skyscraper.
Directly in front.
Ward. Full stride now, Davey. We know how dangerous he is. Winds it up. The run for Uze. Uze Lenko. You beauty.
What an absolute beauty.
What a cracker from Adam Uze, who's been a little out of form after celebrating his 250th game in such style a few weeks ago. And of course, such a mark deserves a goal.
Gee, look at that. That is a spectacular mark, isn't it?
Well, he actually did very well to bring the ball all the way down and hold on to it. Fantastic.
Look how high he gets there, right over the top, and was at his highest point when he actually took them up.
Sends it long to the centre corridor. Newton! Michael Newton with a tremendous launch. Oh, what a grab that was.
Well, you can see David Meads and Ferrito under the ball, and then you saw Newton just come in, and that is...
It's a candidate, Danny.
No doubt, one of the marks of the year. Have a look at this angle here. Oh, what a great game our game of Australian rules is.
Certainly defied the laws of gravity.
After that tackle, his right arm's very sore.
Yep.
Oh, big catch, Robertson. Coming off David Neitz. Great mark from Robertson, but after that tackle, Neitz is coming straight off the ground.
White. McLean could go the journey. Davey needs to jump. One of the marks of the year. Richo can't believe he's on the wrong end of it.
He thumps it long. Jarrah! Unbelievable!
That is the mark of the year.
Oh, we saw Goddard yesterday. Oh, my Lord. What an outstanding mark. Oh, how good's that?
Look at the camera work.
Oh, fantastic. You know it's a good mark when the Port...
Players trying to help Scully make a team versus pick-up.
Best part of the game, isn't it?
That was a jump.
He's that sort of guy, this bloke. He throws himself at everything, doesn't he? Magnificent grab. How high can you go?
Bait just a little one to Rivers. Back inside they go, the Demons. Inside 50. The fly from Clark, and the fly is outstanding. In a tough afternoon for the Demons. He's been a highlight inside 50.
And some of his pre-season games, the whole focus for the opposition is stop Reid first. So therefore, he's just having to deal with that, and it'll take 12 months or so.
How did he do that? So here we go.
And here it is again. That is a fantastic mark, and that's a great mark. Well done. Heath Grundy held him up there for a little while and then tried to dump him.
You get one or two out the other side. They seem to be doing it comfortably until they kick it out of bounds.
Jeremy Howe with another screamer. We said he'd get one at half-time, and he did. Have a look at this.
Oh, boy.
That might be the best of them that he's taken this year. That is, I reckon, close to mark of the year at the moment, boys.
Up he goes, look at that.
Yep. Oh, boy.
He got the secondary push-off. Big step for Martin too.
I just don't think I've seen a player. I know we've got Nick Nat and I know we've got Walker, but here's a player that is so comfortable when he gets halfway up.
No doubt.
That he looks to go even higher.
Yeah, he gets that second. Hill will mark at halfback flat.
They're hanging on gamely here, the D's, but Hill sends it to half forward Embley. Oh!
Over the top of him.
And he's got the dismount working well too now, hasn't he? Just
That's great to watch.
It was better live. It looks great on telly, but it was even better live, wasn't it?
Chapman gets amongst them, and the Tigers have put the D's away. Clutching out of the centre. His work rate's phenomenal. How? All overdone and takes a thrilling mark.
You talk about highlight reels. The end of his career, he's going to need a hard drive just to sort of capture it all. It's week in, week out, isn't it?
No doubt about
He's
that.
such a pure fly.
Oh. And here's this fantastic Howell mark. I mean, he's a brilliant aerialist. One of the real greats over the last 2 years. I mean, he's just superb. A good goal today.
They've still got some numbers. Hunter bangs it long. Get ready for Jeremy Howe! We know how he does it!
It's not kick to kick. Here it is at one end. That is going to be a contender.
Not bad.
Oh, that's a magnificent grab.
Madigan able to spread it wide. And they're going through Talia. Sloan and unlikely. Target Howe!
You can see it at the bottom. He read the kick beautifully, Howe.
Yeah, it's just falling down a bit. Look at that from Howe.
Too elite, isn't it? Some can do it and some can't, Jace.
Vandenberg lurks, wanted the ball back from Matt Jones. Matt Jones goes into the pocket, long searching ball. Oh, Jeremy Howe again!
In front of the Melbourne faithful, he just set it up there. He's got a great leap, hasn't he? Oh, marvellous.
Well, I've only seen one of them. I thought it was Jeffy earlier. This time, definitely Jeremy Howe.
14 scoring shots to 20 to Melbourne. So they've had the ball in there plenty of times. Melbourne probably haven't converted as efficiently as they should have.
Oh, that's a monster!
They were waiting for it.
Yes!
Jeremy Howe, have a look at this one. Oh, that's a massive hang on Lockie Whitfield's head.
Nearly jumped over him clean.
Finish this off strongly. Is Whitfield sitting under, number 6.
Now actually believe a little bit in themselves here.
Spot on, Dermot. Controlling the ball a little bit better.
Oh!
Pedersen!
Hugely!
Yeah, the car's in his garage!
Good on you, Ken.
He had a bit of belief.
Jones sorted through a few options and went long. Oh! Fritz, come along for the ride! Poor old Scotty Thompson, no favours for him in his last game.
Let's just hope we're going to see more of this from this young bloke as the seasons unfold. He was stiff last year, got dropped, he missed out on the big finals.
Gorn chips to the forward pocket. Oliver's there. Oh, Fritz goes up a mile! What a mark! What a sensational mark as Bailey Fritz goes up and takes a screamer. This is what Melbourne needs. He kicked the last goal. And Bailey Fritz just took off. Wow!
They're not going to mark it. All their goals have come from play. That's a good sign for them. Oh, Jackson! What about the rising star? Fremantle drop that's a great mark by Jackson, a contested mark, but it was the next play by Oliver. He just wheeled and went quickly. And he was able to get the ball out the back of the Brisbane defence. That's what you've got to do. You've got to wheel and go quickly. It was really good work by Oliver, and that's a great mark.